Hey, how you doing? I got this new GoPro here. It's about 7 years old. It's an older one. It's GoPro 7, but I think it works just fine. I had to get a battery for it, a charger, and then a card to make it work. So I've had it for a couple of months, but finally got it working. I wanted to test it out and then also kind of give you an update on my two guitars that I got going on right now. All right. The first one, I'm in the finishing process. The second one, I'm still making the mold. So let me take you in the shop and I'll show you. So I just turned around and I'm walking into the garage, looking at the back of this GoPro. It's got some kind of fisheye lens going on here. But anyway, here is the mold and where I'm at so far on it. You can see that I do have both halves made. I've got the shape cut out. I've got it routed. It's like 3 layers of MDF to make it thick enough. And you can see I got some latches on the ends. I also did an alignment dowel so that the two halves will stay aligned. Every time I close it, it'll be closed in the same position. And I went with that thickness just based on the mold I have for the OM guitar. You can see about how thick it is. And then here's the spreaders. So, and that's actually what I'm working on right now, is making the spreaders. So the pieces that I cut out of the mold, the inside pieces, I'm gluing those together, and I'll cut sections out of them to make the spreaders. So let me get the clamps off and I'll show you. I don't know how this shot's going to turn out. I can't really tell what I'm looking at, but I think I have it pointed in the right direction. But you can see I've got here 2 layers of MDF, which, like I said, is basically just the cutout pieces of the mold. I just took the 2 of the pieces that I cut out, glued them together, and then what I'll do is I'll just cut sections out of this. I'll cut this section out, I'll cut this section out, and I'll cut this section out, those 3 sections, and I'll have my spreaders. Basically all I need to do is shape this to match the mold, and then I've got some turnbuckles I'll use to press each side into the mold. So I'm going to make 2 of these. All right, so I got to make another one. I got to glue it up, but I can start shaping this while that's drying. Let me now bring it back and show you the first guitar. Just one more thing before we head into the back. The best way to keep up with where I'm at on my guitar builds is to follow me on Instagram. I put the name of my Instagram handle on the screen here, at CMR Wood. I've been posting all kinds of behind the scenes pictures and what's going on with the mold and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you want to keep up with me when I'm not making videos, in between videos, you can check me out there. I've got that guitar stored in the finished portion of our basement for now, just to keep dust off of it. So here it is. You see how shiny it looks compared to, I guess, what you saw in the last video. Ooh, almost dropped it. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. But you can see I've got 18 coats of Tru-Oil on it. And I'm going to have to let it sit for a little while just to let the finish harden. And then I can do some sanding and buff it out. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And that's what's taking so long for me to get that last part out. It's taken me a couple of weeks to get all of 18 finishes, or 18 coats of finish on there. And now I've got to wait a couple of weeks to even buff it out. And then after all that, I'll do the final fretwork, leveling and crowning and all that stuff. And then I'll be able to string it up and should be done with it. So anyway, kind of a quick video, but I was kind of looking for an excuse to try this GoPro out. I still got a lot to learn, get used to how to use it and stuff. And there's a couple of times it cut off while I was recording. I don't know why. Maybe the battery's old and bad. I don't know. But it looks like I still got about 3/4 of the battery left. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.